Oh my god, I have to fucking shit so fucking bad. Oh my god. Y'all got up for your ass. Y'all just turn around. I'm on the Artemis module, fulfilling my dreams. You take a dump, got a privacy stream. Flip around the moon, y'all don't know what I mean. We talking favorite movies, I gotta say scream. I whip my shit out in the Artemis module. Choking hard in the cockpit, smoking booth with the globules. I don't give a fuck, I never wear real shoes. My shit fake as fuck, now I'm flying around the moon. Took a dump looking at the moon out my window. Took a serious shit looking at the stars out my window. If Earth a pale blue dot, I'ma kick that shit like a Roxy. If I didn't get hard, I'ma beat that shit like it ain't. I'm in the Artemis module smoking loud, man. Fucking up all the consoles and electronics, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about the mission. I'm on the Artemis module laid out, goofed off, god damn. God damn. In the module I sleep like a lamb. God damn. Get the fuck out of this like can. Somebody please give me some spam. This shit about to pop like the Ocean Gate man. Tap my neighbor on the shoulder, ask him where the church is. Tap my neighbor on the shoulder, ask him where the Biggie is. Tap my boss on the shoulder, ask him where the wind is. Tap my boss on the shoulder, say man turn around, I'm finna dump.
How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that's brown? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake with pecans on it? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake with the wrong colors? How you gonna make a king cake that don't taste like the others? How you gonna make a king cake I wouldn't feed to my brother? Took your king cake to the folks, now I don't have no mother. King cake looking like some trash out the gutter. King cake looking all brown with fucking footballs on it. How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that's brown? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake with the pecans on it? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake with the wrong colors on it? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that don't taste like all the other? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that all oopy goopy? That shit look like a wet donut covered in poopy. Doo-doo feces on your cake, that shit seem kinda runny. How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that's funny? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that's brown? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that's been out on the town? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake with the wrong colors? How the fuck you gonna make a king cake that don't taste like none of the others?
Politicking, irritating, got me blowing shit. Put it in her hole, but she sneezed and made me pee. Locals up on the block, acting like some busters. Whip, whip, bang, bang, in my mind I'm lustin'. Local town heroes, but my boomstick nationwide. I pull up parallel, now I'm on your side. They started acting silly, so I put them in a coffin. Yeah, they might be goats.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah, I can't stop coughing. Chatty like McLaughlin. Long dick's what I'm dropping. Big nuts they be flopping. Yeah, I can't stop coughing. Chatty like McLaughlin. Long dick's what I'm dropping. Philip Seymour Hoffman. 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 Ugh.
Safelite at my house, fixing up my window. Safelite at my house, fixing up my window. Safelite at my house, fixing up my window. Face light at my house, fixing up my windows. They at my house, but no, they aren't Bill Gates. They still fixing my windows at premium rates. Yeah, they at my house, fixing my windows. Yeah, they at my house. I called them over from Geico. Yeah, they at my house, fixing it with no deductible. Yeah, they at my house, doing it like Miss Crunchable. Yeah, I do it at my house. Wish I had me a Lunchable. Yeah, I do it at my house. Wish I had me a stomach full. Safelite at my house. They fix my window. Safelite at my house. They doing it for free. Yeah, Safelite at my house. And they fixing my window. Yeah, Safelite at my house for free. They be calling me Matlock cause I'm eating lunch in my office. They be calling me Matlock cause I always got some snacks up in my office. They be calling me Matlock cause I be interrupting proceedings with my eating. They call me Matlock because I just be eating. They call me Matlock cause I'm always out here eating. They call me Matlock because I just can't stop freaking. They call me Matlock because I got the right clothes. They call me Matlock because I don't know about no hoes. They call me Matlock because my shit go down to my toes. They call me Matlock the way that everything goes. They call me Matlock cause they see me putting white in my nose. They call me Matlock, hey, that's just how it goes. They call me Matlock cause I'm eating. They call me Matlock cause I'm eating. They call me Matlock cause I'm eating. The Muppets, taking Manhattan, the Muppets. Take Manhattan, yeah, the Muppets. Take Manhattan, Miss Piggy, bitch. Kermit Smith, bitch. Miss Piggy, animal, fucking Muppets taking Manhattan, man. Muppets taking Manhattan, man. What are they gonna take next? Muppets taking San Francisco. Muppets taking Quebec. Muppets taking New Jack Swing. Muppets taking everything. Muppets taking, if it ain't tied down, Muppets are taking it. If it ain't tied down, I might just take it. If it ain't tied down, shit, I might just break it. If it ain't tied down, then I might just come all over it. These dudes out here trying to hurt me. They trying to dress me like a turkey. They trying to jerk me. They trying to tell me that I'm nothing but a word. They trying to tell me that I got that work. They trying to exploit my labor. They trying to tell me to go over here and make me work at High Neighbor. They trying to make me take a shit. They trying to make me smoke this blunt. They trying to make me do all these things that I don't want. They trying to make me take a big old shit all over the couch. They trying to tell me what you gonna do with your motherfucking mouth. They trying to tell me I could be everything but a mouse. They trying to tell me that I'm all on the house. They trying to give me some drinks and say, hey, this shit's on the house. They trying to pass that poison to me and say, ooh, what the fuck? This shit's starting to go south. They starting to look at me and go, whoa, 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 whoa. They starting to look at me and go, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man, fuck. My shit hard like Picard, everybody knows it. Everybody in the entire hood knows it. My shit hard, it's like concrete. They all know about my shit cause it's hard like concrete. It's hard like my governor feet. It's hard like the bricks they ship. It's hard like some big old fat dick. It's hard like some shrimp. I got shrimp in the Gulf but it all dead. I got shrimp in the Gulf but man, you need to give me some head. All that shit kinda dead. Well then you need to maybe go ahead and stop. You need to maybe take some lessons on that shit before you go ahead and top. You need to maybe take fuck. My dumbass doctor just put me on Straterol. Now I'm out here being focused to make less clerical error. Making choices used to fill me with terror. Now I'm out here fly like I'm a motherfucking sparrow. Saw a real one today cause I looked in the mirror. Farted real big today and your bitch stopped and sterile. Shawty out here saying the Lord's Prayer. Gave her 7 home runs, call me Yogi Bera. go across the river, you gon' have to take the ferry. Took my bitch to Mount Fuji, we stood at the caldera. Shorty jumped in, said, bitch, fuck you. I said, bitch, fall. I said, fuck you. I'm out here counting different types of fucking poo. Out here freestyling, so I better not make an error. Gonna make the same raps again, but that ain't no fucking error. I'm doing it all big today, cause I be on terror. Everybody out here today telling me I'm a terrorist. They don't know because they ain't looking at my wrist. They don't know because they all getting pissed. They all know because they all can't handle this. My dumbass. Bitch, shut the fuck. My dumbass doctor just put me on terror. Now I can focus and make less clerical error. Making choices used to fill me with terror. Now I'm out here fly like a sparrow. Saw a real one today cause it looked in the mirror. Farted real big today and your bitch stopped and stared. Shawty out here saying the Lord's Prayer. Gave her 7 home runs, call me Yogi Bera.
This one's for smoking on pinnacle beetroots. Fuck, what are my lyrics? I'm out here taking osteobiflex. I asked her favorite movie and she said Shrek. Damn, I think this pillow fucked up. It kinda fucked up my neck. When it comes to fucking bitches, I like gay sex. She took a dump but she didn't flush, call that a wreck. Bitch pulled down her pants and let me inspect. Then my balls did a flip on a fucking tech deck. I got 6 legs like a fucking insect. My drawers getting drained, goddamn, that a stain. Shorty told me to bust, shorty said make it rain. Sniffling bitch, she don't give me some brain. Sniffling bitch, you done did some cocaine. Shorty give out miraculous brain. Farted too hard and caused a big stain. Couple of Porsches, I stay in my lane. I shit out gas, this is not a fucking game. took a shit all over the floor and they called me took a shit all over the floor and they called me mama. Took a shit all over the floor and everybody came inside. Took a shit on the floor and everybody went outside. Took a shit on the floor and then I rubbed it all around. Took a shit on the floor and then I felt it all around. Took a shit on the floor and then we got out of town. Took a shit on the floor and they put my shit in the dog pound. Took a shit on the floor and they said that shit ain't nothing. Took a shit on the floor and they said, man, that shit's something. Took a shit on the floor. Took a shit on the floor. Albus Dumbledore. Took a shit on the floor and they said that shit was weird. Took a shit on the floor and they said that shit was near. Took a shit on the floor and they said that shit was queer. Took a shit on the floor and they handed me a beer. Took a shit on the floor and they said, what the fuck? Took a shit on the floor and they said, what the fuck? Took a shit on the floor and they handed me a duck. Took a shit on the floor and they said, what is up? Took a shit on the floor and they said, oh man. Took a shit on the floor and they said, oh doggy. Took a shit on the floor and they said, oh my word. Took a shit on the floor and they said, oh my stars. Took a shit on the floor and they said, I'm going to Mars. Took a shit on the floor and they said, like Marge. Took a shit on the floor and they said, like Marge. The shit wasn't even that runny.
This is no zaku.
Zeon's getting a Zaku and think they're gonna change the war. Zeon's getting a Zaku and think they're gonna get a high score. Zeon's getting a Zaku and that shit only got one eye. Zeon's getting a Zaku and that shit can't even fly. Zeon's getting a Zaku and listen to pumped up kicks. Zeon's getting a Zaku and think they gonna get sick. Zeon's getting a Zaku and see a gun and piss themselves. Zeon's getting a Zaku and with no bathroom, that shit gotta smell. Bop. If you in a Zaku, where are you going number one at? If you in a Zaku, where the hell are you going number two at? If you in a Zaku, how the hell are you going to go to Miami? If you in a Zaku, I hope you got a plan B. Zeon's getting a Zaku and forget to take a dump. Zeon's getting a Zaku and fall over from just a bump. Zeon's getting a Zaku and fall apart cause they got breathed on. Zeon's getting a Zaku and get turned Zeon's getting a Zaku and they can't stop gassing. Zeon's getting a Zaku and that shit ain't got no bits. Zeon's getting a Zaku and they gotta take a big old shit. Zeon's getting a Zaku and that shit got mud all over it. If you're in a Zaku, where you going number one at? If you in a Zaku, where you going number two at? If you in a Zaku, how the hell you gonna get to Miami? If you in a Zaku, I hope you got a motherfucking plan B.
This is no zaku.
Keep it sturdy. Plenty of ash in there. Compare that to a wheelie bin, I think. Got a lot of ash out of there. Sits there by the fire. It's good. I'll show you what it looks like in the fireplace. I'm back to the fireplace and I'm just having a clean out at the moment, and yeah, it's pretty good. Get all the ash in. Well,
Faces running down my leg, the faces running
down my leg. I don't give a fuck, your name Shrek. I don't give a fuck, I bought it, I don't give a fuck. It's down my leg, I got feces running down my leg. My pants aren't brown, that's just some crap. Pants brown, just some flat. I don't give a fuck, my roof is thatched. I don't give a shit, sucking on a dick. Linux on my mind, make me wanna install it. I never did nothing to him.
When you can't find your damn keys, that's the sound that Keanu Reeves makes, bitch. Fuck you, I will shoot you. Fuck you.
Feces running down my leg.